Hey everybody, I'm here at Glen Onoko Falls up here in Thorpe, and I'm going to head down the stairs here and we're going to start a hike. So thanks for joining. I first had to figure out how to follow the trail that was on the map. So it looks like this trail goes underneath the bridge and underneath the railroad tracks. So here, I'll show you. Okay, so the Overlook Trail is still open. The Glen Onoko Falls Trail is closed, so we're gonna go on the Overlook Trail. I think I found the actual trail now. I was just a little bit mixed up in the beginning, and it looks like it goes up here. There's the railroad tracks. One train went by so far when I was first parking. It looks like that tree grew around a sign in there. Here it says caution, dangerous trail. So we're just gonna take it slow and steady. Okay, so that's the Glen Onoko Falls Trail up there to the left, and it says it's closed, but we're gonna go this way and go on the Overlook Trail. So if we look at the map here, we can see the red X's here, all marked off. They don't want you going that way, but we're gonna go this way and up and around, and then maybe that shortcut trail back. Okay. So walking up the trail, it is pretty steep and rocky. You can see a lot from the rain washing some of the dirt away. It's been dry the past few weeks, but this spring has been pretty wet and a lot of rain. So you can see a lot of erosion. The trail now is leveling out. We have some mountain laurel here. They get pretty flowers on them, and that's Pennsylvania's state flower, the mountain laurel, if you didn't know that. And I see a little stone pile down there. Okay, and let's see what the mark is on this tree. It looks like a red mark. Yeah, look at this trail. From all the rain we had in the spring and the summer, this must have been basically a stream bed. Looks like we're walking up a dry stream bed. You can hear the train in the distance. So yeah, we're doing the Overlook Trail. I think it will bring us to the top of the waterfall and we can look down. We've already climbed about 200 feet in elevation, and I think we have a lot more to go. So I'll keep you posted as we go. We've climbed 300 feet so far, and it's a lot of stone steps walking all the way up. And there's this tree here, but has carvings on it and whatnot. I think it's been here for a long time. We've reached a fork in the road. To the right is the Overlook Trail. To the left is the Glen Onoko Trail. We're gonna go this way and all the way around, and we should meet back up here again. We've climbed 400 feet so far, and we're going to continue going up these stone steps. Looks like we have a lot more to go. We've now climbed 500 feet, and I think we're coming to an overlook. So I'll show you that when we get there. We've now climbed 600 feet, so that we still have that in front of us. And we've come all the way, way down there. We've now climbed 700 feet, and we're heading toward Packers Point. Packers Point. So I'll show you that when we get there. We've arrived at Packers Point. So you can see we're pretty high up here. We've now climbed 800 feet, and the trail is going to go all the way around to the left. There's another overlook coming up in a little while. So I think we've done most of the elevation climb, but I'll keep you posted. It is helpful having the map on my phone, because at times I'm having to look at it just to figure out where the trail even is, because we're just in this boulder field. Probably all these boulders were left here during the last ice age, when all the glaciers covered this part of North America. Left these huge fields of boulders all throughout the state. You can just see it sort of standing there watching me. So yeah, a lot of deer will stand on the side of the path. Now it's just down there eating, so I don't think she's that startled. Okay, we're hiking here now, and right there by that tree is a bear. Now you can see the bear running away. It's like a little bear cub. So do you see the bear cub here? I'm going to zoom in. Right there in the center of the screen is the bear cub. Now, these are black bears. These are black bears, so they're not usually aggressive, but the mother bear can be aggressive if the baby cub is around or you get between her and her baby cub. So I can still see the baby cub right over there walking. But we're just going to stay on the trail. We're in Pennsylvania. It's not grizzly bears. So if we do see a bear, it's good to get loud and yell and make a lot of noise. Now, that bear cub was already running away, so we're not going to scare the baby cub just to scare it. But if the mother bear is coming, then you want to be loud and make a lot of noise to scare it away. Also, you shouldn't run from a bear. We're talking black bears, not grizzly bears. You shouldn't run because it might it might bring out their instinct of chasing prey. You're acting like prey that they're going to eat. Also, climbing a tree isn't going to help. Bears are an expert at climbing trees. We've climbed 900 feet now, and on my map it says this is an overlook that you can get a view. So I do see a rock down here, a little rock cliff. So let's walk down and see what the view looks like. Okay, there's all these rocks here, but I think we can get down here and get a really nice view of the valley below. Hiking on this section is a lot of rocks and boulders to step on, so I'm trying to watch my footing, and we're heading toward another overlook, and I'll show you that view once we get there. I'm gonna keep watching my steps. Right in front of me is also a deer, so you can see her right there. She's about 15 feet away. Okay, she's just gonna walk over there and eat. Hey there, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You just eating your lunch? Huh? Oh, I see ya. Okay, we've reached the overlook, Hetchel's Tooth Cliff, and from here already I can see that it's a pretty amazing view. Okay, you can see the river down there. There's a hawk there. Hawk down there. This would be great in the fall when the leaves are changing. Okay, I see that might be the same deer that we saw before, and she's just over there eating. And we were just at that amazing overlook, which was super cool. And now we're gonna walk this way, and I'll just keep you posted if we go up in elevation or if we see anything cool along the way. This part of the trail is pretty easy to walk on. It's like an access road. It's called Overlook Trail. So after all the tough hiking up, this is a good break. Walking along here, I also see some bear tracks. So you can see right there some bear tracks where the mud used to be. It's all dried out. Okay, I think the trail goes down here, and it shows where we're located. We're right here, and we're gonna come down here to the top of the falls. But this trail is all closed, and they have the GPS coordinates there and the location, because a lot of people were getting injured on these trails, so they were closed. And I think the trail was in bad shape. A lot of reasons, but anyway, I can hear some water. So I can hear the water in there, and you can see the stream. It's all shaded down there with this mountain laurel that's 15, 20 feet high. But if we stay on this trail, we should see some waterfalls. Okay, here I think we can see the stream just a little bit easier. Oh yeah, there's a little waterfall down there, and the water looks black. Yeah, so a little waterfall there and there. Yeah, maybe if we get right here. Looks like it might be fairly deep there too, that you could go swimming. Yeah. Pretty neat. This section of the trail has a lot of moss-covered rocks, but it's nicely shaded, and it is nice hearing that stream down there. Okay, so I saw this sign from the other direction, so I walked around so I could see what it said, and we're gonna walk down this way now. Okay, you can see all the little waterfalls up here. There's a waterfall there, and then it looks like it goes really far down over there. And then this says, warning, this trail is closed. So here, let's just get a look, but not go too far. So yeah, you can see it's just on the ledge here. And so there could be a lot of super unsafe spots along here. So we're going to turn up this way. So yeah, if you want to see a lot of waterfalls in Pennsylvania and not worry about danger, you can try Bushkill Falls. It does cost money to get in, but then you have wood walkways and steps. Even if you brought like a little kid, they would be safe on the steps because there's railings and all those types of things. So you don't have to worry about a little kid falling. I think the prices now at Bushkill Falls are for adults $22. But if you go there, it's definitely worth it for all the waterfalls that you see. Okay, let's get back on the trail up here. The Glen Onoko Falls Trail has been closed since 2019 because of deteriorating conditions. There's also been fatalities, people getting super injured, and then it's super hard to do rescue efforts to save people. Right now the falls are, at least what I read online, they're under the control of the Game Commission, and there's a proposal to have it under the DCNR, which in Pennsylvania is in charge of like the state parks. So the DCNR could possibly improve the trail and open it in the future, or parts of it. They would have more of the knowledge and expertise to do that than the Game Commission. The Game Commission's more for state game lands and for hunting lands and fishing and that type of stuff. So I It was proposed in the governor's budget, and I'm not sure if it's been approved yet, but if it does get approved, maybe they can build some walkways and railings and things like that. They have done that at some other state parks. I'm thinking of Dingman Falls up in the Delaware Water Gap. They have a whole boardwalk all the way out, so maybe they could do something like that here too. But we'll just have to wait and see. So the total elevation was 988 feet that we did. Now we're walking down this path, which looks like another stream bed that's been washed away. I saw 4 other people hiking, 3 deer and 1 bear. So we'll see if we see anything else on our descent. I think if this trail is this washed out, I bet by the stream, the Glen Onoko Falls trail, I bet it's really washed out because it hasn't had any maintenance or anything in over 6 years. We're joining up with the trail that we were on before, so we're gonna walk straight down there, and that's how we came up. But we had come up and gone that way up the stone steps towards those overlooks, and that's where we saw the deer and the bear and stuff like that. And we just came from there and we saw that waterfall. So now we're gonna go down this way and head back towards the car. I saw 2 more hikers coming up as I was coming down, so I saw a total of 6 people hiking this trail, so pretty good. Definitely wear boots, bring water, bring snacks, because it is a lot of walking and you really need to watch where you're putting your feet. It was a little hard to find the trail at first, but then I did, so not too bad. Here, I'll show you down here where the trail goes up, just so you have a little hint. Over there is the water, and up there you can see a sign right there, and then you just go over here and then all the way up to that sign, and then you're at the trail. We're gonna walk this way under the bridge. Sounds like thunder, doesn't it? Okay, right here you walk under the train bridge and the bridge for cars. I'm back in the parking lot, so thanks for joining me today on this hike. Like and subscribe. Leave comments where you want to see me hike next. Thanks for watching. Bye.